If you've always dreamt of running away and joining the circus, we might have just the story for you. Tasmania has a long history of events under the big top. A Launceston publican started Australia's first circus in 1847. Today the circus is enjoying somewhat of a renaissance, particularly on the northwest coast. It's also being used to engage dementia sufferers and children struggling at school. Burnie reporter Selena Bryan rolled up to a circus school to find out why all ages are so keen to learn the tricks of the trade.
"165 years have passed since the circus first came to town in Launceston. These days the big tops and performing animals aren't so common, but the love of circus hasn't left. Young people are embracing the opportunity to step outside of traditional sports and try something different. Launceston is home to Jim Carroll's circus school and his performing family.
Ran away to the circus when I was 16, so to speak. Grew up in Launceston and flew to Perth, Western Australia and joined Lennon Brothers Circus.
After 16 years of flying above appreciative audiences, Carroll returned to Tasmania to start his school in 2007. He says circus boosts self-confidence.
Once they realise with a bit of practice they can sort of achieve a large variety of things within the circus.
It's not just popular in the city. Ulverston is the home of the state's biggest circus school, Slipstream.
And then get your knees onto the mat.
Slipstream teaches 175 students, some as young as 3, how to flip, jump and juggle.
It's almost like, I guess, a stress relief following school, so they can get and run off all that stress. Social skills. We have some kids who come here who've got, I guess they sort of don't fit in at school sometimes, but when they come here they really fit in, that's part of a family.
The general manager says circus is growing in popularity.
Seems to be spreading along the northwest coast.
The Slipstream formula is proving to be a successful one. MEAKE LIZOTTE is one of 4 alumni studying at the National Institute of Circus Arts in Melbourne.
When I started here, it was instant love for it, yeah. It's just the thrill of performing, and when you finally get a new trick that you've been working on for ages, I can't even explain how good it feels.
The 4 teenagers are the only Tasmanians to be accepted into the course in the past 6 years. They believe it's an industry with career opportunities.
My dream would have to be touring with a traditional circus. Yeah, living in a caravan. Not what normal teenagers say, but I'd absolutely love it. The travelling and the meeting new people and the performing to different crowds, and yeah, I'd really like it.
One Tasmanian who's made circus a full-time job is Andy Trudgeon. He and Danny Black work as a duo, performing under the name Circus Anywhere.
Together we do a lot of adagio, which is me lifting Danny up or throwing around, that sort of thing. Contact juggling, hat manipulation, bed of nails.
That's my least favourite out of all of it, but yeah.
They perform at community and corporate events and have just finished a season on the Spirit of Tasmania. Both took up circus as adults and teach at Slipstream. Trudgeon's recently started taking one-on-one lessons with children struggling at school.
Circus really has something to offer for kids that don't go well in a traditional classroom or traditional sports as well. There's always something for everyone at circus. You don't need to be an elite athlete to be a good juggler or clown.
It's not just children reaping the benefits. A community arts company called Creature Tales is taking circus into aged care homes. The project, the Carnival of the Here and Now, aims to brighten the lives of dementia sufferers.
It's about disrupting routine and structure, and it's about surprise and delight.
The artistic director, Chris Mead, says he wants to see circus do more than just entertain. He believes it can be a powerful tool for reaching people.
There's something very interesting about using circus and carnival in a way that provokes a memory, that stimulates ideas and may very well relieve aggravation, may very well relieve feelings of apathy and actually engage people quite spontaneously in aged care settings.
Performing in that environment proved a confronting experience for Danny Black.
There's nothing that you could
you could plan. There's like I had a whole heap of backup plans for if this happens, I can do this. But you know, in an instant, something could happen. You'll be like, oh, okay, how am I going to try and communicate with this person?
So far, the pilot project has been taken to homes in Ulverston and Prospect, with plans to continue. Chris Mead says opportunities are opening up for circus performers who think outside the square.
They're looking towards physical theatre, they're looking at circus theatre, they're looking at working in arts and health and wellbeing. So there's a momentum at the moment, which is great.